Well, Saturday, February 8th took us to Aqueduct for race 8, where my selection was number 2 Classic Legacy, who was absolutely awful and finished dead last at 7.7 to 1. 'Tis a crazy game. Have good confidence of a top effort, and then that happens. And really, the race ended up kind of being upside down, uh, with a $345 trifecta for 50 cents. It did look to be a competitive race on paper, but I would have had a hard time coming up with the winner. Uh, Oddly, too, that the card overall at Aqueduct was still pretty tough. It's kind of saved the day with race 9, where my top pick won, paying $14.40. Um, I didn't have the greatest of confidence in that particular winner. The horse that ran second, the big favorite, uh, really looked tough, to be sure. And I knew would be a short price, and uh, we all love to try and beat the chalk. And my pick, Skytown, in race 9 at Aqueduct, was my pick and ended up getting the job done. So really, those two races back to back, it just puts this game into its proper perspective. It humbles you all the time. So we add the loss to the bankroll, and we hope for better luck on Sunday. Now, as I'm making the video, it's snowing to beat the band in New York City. Um, so I opted to uh, head south for a pick for Sunday and going to Gulfstream Park, where we'll go to race number 8, which is a maiden special weight race for 3-year-old fillies. And my top pick will be number 11, Kapoor. And my second pick would be uh, I'm kind of torn between number 7, Shred the Gnar, and number 10, She's a Gamer. So really, I guess those would be my top 3. But She's a Gamer is the only horse that has run previously, and last time uh, was on the early lead, and it was just one horse that was better than her in that particular race. It was a good, solid effort, and there should be little doubt that She's a Gamer should be the favorite, going against all other first-time starters. Experience does count for something, but obviously not going to get much of a price, and willing to take a shot with Kapoor. And as you see on the sire stats, her sire is Uncle Mo. He's had 57 previous winners of uh, young maidens on dirt over the last 3 years, and 23% came at 6 furlongs. Well, the average is 28%, so that's perfectly fine. 72% of those 57 winners came when the purse was greater than $50,000, which really ranks second to uh, the sire Into Mischief, the sire for number 7, Shred the Gnar, who's 79% of 91 winners. Uh, but really, the purse column is a little bit more important on the broodmare sire side. But first, at the layoff figure for Uncle Mo is 160 or 60% above the average for getting winners while making their career debut. Um, Going to the broodmare sire report, and we see Medaglia d'Oro is the broodmare sire for Kapoor. 103 previous winners of this type of race. Um, and the purse percentage, 62% of those 103 came when the purse is greater than $50,000, which is the best amongst the broodmare sires. Uh, that variable in the purse column again is more important on the female side than it is on the male side of the breeding. The layoff figure 119, so 19% above average for getting winners while making their career debut. Uh, we go over to the trainer report, and the trainer is Bill Mott, 41 winners over the last 3 years, 90% when the purse greater than $50,000, and for first time starters, 137 layoff figure, or 37% above average. And the workouts have been very steady over a good period of time. I kind of like the outside post with a field of first time starters like this. There could be a fair bit of bumping coming out of the gate. And she's next to she's a gamer who has had a couple races of experience and has early speed. So hopefully Kapoor can go right with she's a gamer out of the gate and get into contention in the early part of the race. So uh, that's it. We'll see how it goes, and wishing you a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.